Hey guys, it's Jay here, back on my NFL YouTube channel. To recap week 12 from last week, I got 10 out of 16 predictions correct. Yes, all 16 teams played, but for week 13, only 15 matches will happen. Excuse me, actually, all 32 teams played last week, not 16. I meant 16 matches. But this week, 15 matches. The teams on bye week are Arizona and Carolina, so yeah, they'll be taking their rest. But let's jump on to week 13. Number 1, Buffalo at New England, and I am picking the Bills winning 30-23. Okay, Josh Allen, he's on a roll, but when it comes to overtime, he just loses. Like, he may be putting in all the effort, but he just loses. So I believe that the Bills can get this victory as well, and it will not go into overtime. They know how to win games. Josh Allen is a fabulous player. He's got a lot of weapons. The Bills' defense is looking good. The Bills' Mafia is a supportive fan base, and I believe that they will be able to throw New England to the ground. And yeah, Mac Jones may have another good game with his passing yards, but Josh Allen's going to get the better of it because he is superior. Number 2, Green Bay at Chicago, and I am picking the Bears winning 24-17. Okay, well, Aaron Rodgers and Justin Fields are dealing injuries, but I'm confident that maybe both of them come back, and if Justin Fields comes back, I'm sure he will put on another rushing attack, basically roasting the Packers' run defense with another 100 plus yards. And I feel that Justin Fields may be the one responsible for scoring, and the Bears defense may give Justin Fields some opportunities because, as always, Aaron Rodgers, he's just playing like dog crap. It's just dog shit, basically, for the Packers offense. But give some light to Christian Watson, though. He is playing fabulously, but I feel the Packers offense hasn't been in full sync. The Bears offense may be in better sync than the Packers offense, so that's why I'm giving Chicago the victory. Number 3, Pittsburgh at Atlanta, and I am picking the Steelers winning 23-20. Okay, since TJ Watt came back, they seem to be going a little bit on track, but I feel that both teams kind of stink where they are right now, but I think Pittsburgh has more of a chance of winning because they know how to win games under Mike Tomlin, and even though TJ Watt was out with an injury, I feel he's making an impact for this team. Marcus Mariota, on the other hand, he doesn't seem to be playing well. He doesn't seem to be in sync sometimes. He's in sync and then out of sync. Where are you, Marcus? So I feel that Pittsburgh's defense will come up clutch, and they will be able to prevent Marcus Mariota and the offense from scoring. This will be a close game, though, because both teams stink. And what can both teams do? Yeah, they can prevent each other from scoring. Only for a limited amount of time, but this is just going to be all Pittsburgh, perhaps at the end. Number 4, New York Jets at Minnesota, and I am picking the Vikings winning 30-20. Okay, the Vikings were just fabulous against the Patriots. They know how to win. Kirk Cousins is playing perfectly. Justin Jefferson had his career day, and I think it's going to be between Garrett Wilson and Justin Jefferson. That's the key point. Of course, Mike White is a good quarterback, but he's not as good as Kirk Cousins is. But I feel Mike White might have a decent game, but the Vikings, on the other hand, it's going to be in Minnesota, and they will win this game. So no matter how much Mike White tries, Minnesota will win the game. Number 5, Jacksonville at Detroit. And I am picking the Lions winning 27-20. Okay, narrow win for Jacksonville last Sunday. It was pretty darn narrow. Lamar Jackson, I thought he had a chance of winning, but fourth quarter leads just get blown. But I feel Detroit, they've been playing well. They've been playing a bit better than Jacksonville. they've been putting more points on the board than Jacksonville. So I feel they will be able to win this. And the Lions defense has been playing fair. Aiden Hutchinson will be Trevor Lawrence's nightmare, and I'm sure that Kirby Joseph and Jeff Okudah will step up against the receivers, and I'm sure Jamal Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jared Goff, and the offense can move the sticks. I'm confident that the Lions will win, and I think Dan Campbell's doing a great job. But also give credit to Doug Peterson. I mean, he's turning things around. I think both teams are turning it around, but Detroit's going to get the better of it. No cap. Number 6, Tennessee at Philadelphia. And I am picking the Eagles winning in overtime, 27-21. Okay, it's Derrick Henry versus the best team in the NFC, but to be honest, it's more of a revenge game for A.J. Brown, I feel. So I feel that the Eagles will try to put on a big lead, but the Titans will try to make a comeback, force it to overtime, but you know what Jalen Hurts can do with his legs? He can run. So, run, Eagles, run. That will be the overtime winner. Jalen Hurts rushing in for a touchdown, and that seals the deal for Philadelphia, advancing to 11-1 and clinching the playoff spot. The Tennessee, on the other hand, I mean, Ryan Tannehill's old, and yeah, Derrick Henry's carrying the team. Traylon Burks was pretty lucky to save that touchdown earlier, but I don't think Tennessee will be able to win it in Philadelphia, because Philadelphia is a dangerous team. They've got dangerous receivers and perhaps a dangerous defense. Well, their defense has to stop allowing points. But I'm sure they will allow a lot of rushing yards because of Derrick Henry. So, altogether, Philadelphia wins. Tennessee falls to 7-5. But, hey, Tennessee still makes the playoffs. Number 7, Cleveland at Houston. And I'm picking the Browns winning 30-10. Yes, it's an important one because this is the return of Deshaun Watson after serving his 11-game suspension. But I feel that Deshaun, this is basically a revenge game and to stomp on your old team. So I feel that Deshaun Watson will be able to just throw his old team in the dirt. And basically, he's there to save Cleveland. Nothing else than that. And nothing more can be said because Houston sucks, but they hold the number 1 draft pick. So, all Cleveland doing everything. Myles Garrett will sack Davis Mills a lot. Number 8, Washington at New York Giants. And I'm picking the Giants winning in overtime 23-17. Okay, well, the Giants, they've been on a 2-game losing streak, but the Commanders are on a 3-game winning streak. I feel New York can turn things around, alright? You see Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, they're the 2 heads of the team, alright? They're the 2 heads leading the team to winning season, 7-4, alright? But Washington is 7-5. The only thing is, Taylor Heinicke is being the main point, and the defense is playing amazing for Washington. But I feel it's going to be a battle of the defenses, and it'll only be Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley pulling out fourth quarter comebacks. So this is going to be all New York in the fourth quarter. Perhaps Washington takes the lead, but New York, they will find a way to win. They will force their way into overtime, and voila, Saquon Barkley scores the winning touchdown. Number 9, Denver at Baltimore, and I am picking the Ravens winning 35-13. Nothing more can be said about this match because Russell Wilson just isn't living up to expectations. Lamar Jackson is, though, but he's playing well. You can't blame the losses on him, though, alright? I mean, some of them, but not all of them. Lamar knows how to play. And Denver, really, they've just been a complete embarrassment. I expect them to lose. I expect Baltimore to just score 5 touchdowns and basically just end the game with a period and an exclamation mark. Because Denver, you suck. I won't elaborate further on that one, though, because Baltimore's a better team. Number 10, Miami at San Francisco. And I'm picking the 49ers winning 37-30. Okay, both teams playing well. You got an 8-3 Dolphins against a 7-4 Niners. Both teams leading their own respective divisions. But I feel that San Francisco has more talent, although will they get their fifth win and their eighth overall, their fifth consecutive win? Well, I feel that Jimmy Garoppolo is playing well, and the offense has been moving swiftly. They've been in sync, and I feel that Miami too has been in sync. But I feel that San Francisco's defense is a little better than Miami's, given that Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and everyone's been playing up to their expectations. I feel it's just going to be more of an offense. It's going to be more of an offensive battle, in my opinion. But San Francisco just gets the better of it because it's in San Francisco. The fans are loud, and basically, you know what they did in Los Angeles several weeks ago? A lot of Niners fans in Los Angeles, and it just felt like a home game. Same thing here, except at San Francisco. Number 11, Seattle at Los Angeles Rams, and I am picking the Seahawks winning 27-20. Okay, this Los Angeles Rams team this year, it's just been a complete disappointment, a complete embarrassment, but I feel Geno Smith can turn the table around. He can do it. I have full trust in him, and he scored a lot of points. He had a good game, but, it's the defense that sucked. So I feel that even if Matthew Stafford comes back, there's no Cooper Kupp. And Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald are not the answer for the Rams season. Neither is Bobby Wagner, but I feel the Seahawks can come out. You got Kenneth Walker, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, and they know how to move this offense. And in fact, Seattle is the number 4 scoring offense in the league, so give credit to Geno for leading this team. He spent years as a backup quarterback, but he's going to do something good against this Rams defense. Number 12, Los Angeles Chargers at Las Vegas. And I am picking the Raiders winning in overtime 26-23. I feel the Raiders can turn things around, and I feel that Justin Herbert, he got pretty lucky on that 2-point conversion, but he won't be lucky in Vegas. Well, unless he gambles for it again. But I feel that Derek Carr has been playing a bit better than Justin Herbert overall. You cannot blame him. You cannot blame Derek Carr. You just got to blame perhaps maybe McDaniels or the defense. But I feel that Justin Herbert, he likes to throw the ball downfield randomly. And Derek Carr, at least he knows who he's passing to. And Josh Jacobs, I feel he had such a game last week. 300 plus yards from scrimmage. And you know what? I feel he's going to do the same thing against the Chargers defense. So give credit to the Raiders offense for finding a way to win in Seattle. And I feel they will find a way to win in their home, their gamble city, Vegas, Allegiant Stadium. Number 13, Kansas City at Cincinnati. And I am picking the Bengals winning 33-23. Okay, Joe Burrow, he owns Patrick Mahomes. He's beat him in the playoffs. He's beat him in the regular season. And guess what? When Jamar Chase comes back, hopefully Jamar Chase comes back, Joe Burrow knows what to do. He's going to pass to Jamar. He's going to basically roast the entire Chiefs defense. And I feel Joe Mixon might roast them as well. And I feel that Cincinnati can turn it around. I feel that Cincinnati can get their 4th win in a row and go to 8-4 and make Kansas City fall to 9-3. Even though Patrick Mahomes is playing at an MVP level, I think Joe Burrow's going to get the better of him because, it's in Cincinnati, and do not sleep on the Bengals because they're just a good team. Number 14, Indianapolis at Dallas, and I am picking the Cowboys winning 35-21. Okay, the Colts, maybe they've just been a complete embarrassment this season, but when you look at Jonathan Taylor versus Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, I think Elliott and Pollard are going to get the better of Taylor. This isn't even about a running back comparison. This is going to be mostly about a high-scoring offense and a defense because Dallas's defense has been playing much better than Indianapolis. And, with a 2 running back threat and with such a defense that Dan Quinn leads, you can see Indianapolis just crumbling down. Jonathan Taylor's going to get stuffed by the defense. That's pretty much all. And perhaps they will score some garbage time touchdowns. Indianapolis will. But Dallas, they're just going to build a huge lead. They're going to win this game single-handedly, advance to 9-3, and Indianapolis falls to 4-8-1. So that's all I will say about that. Last but not least, number 15, New Orleans at Tampa Bay. And I am picking the Buccaneers winning 20-13. Okay, well, Tampa Bay, and I feel that Tom Brady he still has a chance to take the team to the playoffs. Although he's 5-6, I think things are not going super well for him, but at least they're still leading the division. So don't sleep on the Buccaneers. They know how to win their games. They will find a way to win. And honestly, New Orleans just got blown out. They're going to pretty much suffer another loss, and they're going to get swept by the Buccaneers this time. And yep, that's all for Week 13. I hope you like my predictions, and if you haven't, subscribe, and I will see you again for Week 14 next Thursday.